Ark finally gives us a solid update to the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, as well as a postponed, unfortunately, but updated date for the Ragnarok Ascended, Bison, and Lost Colony Expansion Pass Day 0 content, as well as a warning to modders to go ahead and get their updates in before May 20th. But a lot of stuff to get into. Let's hop right into it. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. If you happen to enjoy this at any given point, go ahead, consider leaving a like, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. But let's get right into the amazing update, which I'm kind of upset and kind of happy about when it comes to this community bite that was released yesterday, about 8 hours ago. So for me, that was at about 9:00 p.m. CST that I seen this information come out. First and foremost, let's take a look. One, the updated Ragnarok Ascended looks beautiful. That whole logo, I'm excited to have that. It's gonna look really good on my thumbnails, and the design just looks so good. I'm happy about that. Let's also talk about the rendering that we have right here of an area that I'm pretty sure I'm familiar with, which is the Red Ob. I like to call this area the Flatlands, because this is an area towards the northwest side, I'm pretty sure, that was pretty flat, where Giga spawned, the Titanosaur spawned, and a bunch of other stuff. So this was a really cool area to be in, and from the way that it looks, I'm actually pretty freaking excited. It looks good. If this is how it's actually rendered, this is going to look amazing, and I'm excited for it. But obviously, as you can also see on here, we have updated dates. Release dates of June 2nd for the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, which means we finally have a solid day to know for the moment that the 5.5 update is coming. No more windows, no more month windows. This is the third, fourth pushback that we've gotten. Thankfully, we have a solid date that we were going to be getting June 2nd, as well as the Astraeus Lemnocus update that Necatus has been very, very, very giving on, with the snow owls, the gotchas, the redwoods, all that fun stuff. And we're going to read more about that down below, as well as some anniversary content, which when I read it the first time, I wasn't excited about, and I'm still really not that excited about. It's stuff that I believe should have already been in the game, but that's my opinion. Then we got the updated date for Ragnarok, June 18th. Ragnarok is finally releasing. Please, for the love of God, do not push this one back for the fourth time as well. We are also getting the Bison, and we're getting Lost Colony Expansion Pass Day 0 content. Thank you for giving it a name. I am very appreciative of that. Thank you, Wildcard. Anyway, let's go ahead and move down and start reading exactly what we are getting into. As we head into an exciting stretch for Ark Survival Ascended, we want to touch base with a quick update on our launch timelines. We're taking a little bit of extra time to finalize UE 5.5, now set to launch on June 2nd, which was originally Ragnarok's release date, which kind of made me wonder, why the hell were they actually pushing June 2nd on all the promotional stuff for showing the Bison and showing the Griffins and all that? The patch that rolls out with the upgrade will provide immediate performance benefits, including enhanced rendering and faster load times. I already load pretty quick into Ark. I'm pretty excited about that. I want to know if my little itty bitty 3060 Ti is going to be able to handle the ultimate force that is Unreal Engine 5.5. It did say in one update that we were supposed to be getting it the ability to play on 10 series NVIDIA cards, which is going to be super interesting, saying that it is going to play almost on the same level as the highest end version of Ark Survival Evolved. So we'll see exactly how that plays out, and I'm going to have a video out on this once this actually releases, of my current FPS on each map in the most dense areas with creatures around, all that fun stuff, so we can see if there's any difference between how good the game ran before and how good the game ran after. So be on the lookout for that. Anyway, we also are restructuring the game is packaged so that non-island maps, so every other map, is an optional download. For me, I believe this should have been something on release, because ASE has been like that for literally years. Why are we just now getting that for ASA? I don't understand the background on how it works, but I just feel like this is something that should have already been in play. 5.5 will also arrive alongside a collection of new features and content, which is pretty cool. This is the anniversary stuff that I'm not very excited about, because we already had the birthday suit and pants. That just basically means I'm about to sit there and walk around butt naked on every single episode. Not really, but I will play with it a lot. Just letting you guys know that. Another thing that I'm not very happy about, but I don't know how to feel, to be honest. The fact that this is now becoming a repeated thing kind of makes me a little bit worried for the future. We are getting the egg incubator, a piece of machinery that we were given in Genesis Part 2. Just like the Maywing got a reskin so that they could throw it into Astraeus and give a selling point to that map. Now we're getting the egg incubator, something that was also introduced in Genesis Part 2 early. I'm not liking this trend. If you're going to add new content to the game, add new content to the game. I know a lot of people are going to be excited about the egg incubator. I'm also excited about the egg incubator because I don't have to have 157 torches all around my base, so that I can make sure that all of my different eggs that I'm trying to raise are all good. But we'll see exactly how much difference this is going to make once it releases on June 2nd with all this other stuff. Now, here's something I am excited for. The amount of different stuff that we're getting in these new tile sets and cosmetics. The thatch is finally getting expanded at just as far as the wood, stone, adobe, everything else. They're finally going to have just as much stuff as them, which is really something I've been looking forward to, because I'll sit there and think that the thatch has the same level of stuff, and it doesn't. It just doesn't. I'm finally happy that they are going to do this. We're getting thatch ramps, that staircase. It's going to be great. I'm excited. Although I'm pretty sure they already had the thatch staircase. No, they had the thatch stairs, not the thatch staircase. It's the spiral one. Differences, you know? But they're finally getting all of this, as well as this right here. All of this, all of that is brand new. We're getting half pillars, half thin pillars, half beams, half thin beams, half railings, quarter roof, quarter stair, quarter ramp, ramp corner, which I'm interested to see, and a shallow sloped wall. I'm unsure as to what that would be, but I'm interested to see that. This seems like a lot of stuff that might have kind of gotten pulled from CKF, which is Castle Keeps and Fortresses, if you did not know, which is a paid premium mod. I feel like they brought a lot of that stuff into it, and it was like, hey, what you guys are doing are cool. We're going to take a little bit of that and we're going to throw it into this 5.5 update. But I don't know, maybe this is something they had planned all along, but I'm interested in this. This makes me happy because this gives me more building opportunities, and a bunch of stuff that I have planned for the future has to do with building, and I'm excited for this. I'm excited for new ways to build and potentially being able to build some extravagant stuff with it. But all this stuff that's getting added to thatch is getting added to wood, stone, adobe, metal, tech, and we're getting skins from the BTT Bob's Tall Tale stuff with the Frontier Steampunk and Wasteland. So I'm excited to see how all this is going to work, and we will obviously look into this once that time comes. But that is going to be on June 2nd, along with the major Astraeus Limnocus, probably butchering that name, content update. Again, the thing that Necatus has been teasing us for a couple months now is the first major update of Astraeus comes with a new island, Limnocus, a massive landmass with many biomes, snowy redwoods, warm redwoods, valleys, forests, combined with many bigger and smaller building caves, which is awesome because I like building caves, and I've noticed a lot of developers are doing this here recently, which is great. Even a glacier cave, which I'm guessing is going to be out in the water towards the, I would say it's probably going to be towards the Wyvern Cave. I'm not sure because I think I remember seeing something very reminiscent of a glacier cave at one point. We'll see. I'm excited for that. Limnocus is also the home, this is really cool, to the first duo mini boss, Caledonios and Aramanthian, which I'm pretty sure I butchered both of those names, but it's okay. I don't believe that I'm Grecian. Anyway, these two massive boars attacking with a fire and poisonous gas, which is pretty cool. The ocean areas will have a new deep sea area full of resources and a special new place out in the ocean called the Maelstrom. That is something that we have not been teased or shown yet. So that is something that might actually get me to the point where I think it might be time to purchase Astraeus, and we'll have an Astraeus playthrough at some point. I just don't know when it's going to be. I kind of really want to wait until the map is fully released, but we'll see. We don't know yet. We also get in a Club Arc Island retheme, which is going to be more of a tropical vibe for the summer, as well as something that I'm excited for, which is single player backup saves, creating, restoring, and auto-generating backups across all platforms, which I'm hoping this means if I have multiple maps that are currently downloaded, I can have mods downloaded for one map, mods downloaded for another map, and not have to sit there and constantly deactivate and reactivate mods, as well as actually being able to save my progress, because I'm tired of crashing in game and losing 15 to 30 minutes of progress because the game hates me and the art gods are trying to strike me down. So that is something I'm very excited for, and I hope that it works just as they intend, and I hope it works as I'm hoping, because it's going to make my life 1,000 times easier. Now let's transfer over to the thing that everybody wants to know about. That is the revised schedule for releasing Ragnarok, now set 16 days later on June 18th, bringing with it another big content drop to keep things rolling, which this is the part that I'm excited for the most. Obviously, we got the amazing map of Ragnarok Ascended. Beautiful ancient battleground of Beasts and Myths Awaken, fully remastered, created by the original creators of Ragnarok, which is so nice to hear. And I hear that they're also bringing a lot of cool stuff that they wanted to do it in the original Ragnarok and bringing it into here. So I'm all down for that. I'm excited for that. We're also getting the Griffins, where I'm hoping we're still getting the Ice Queen and the I can't remember what it was, the Lava Golem. I'm hoping that we're still getting those two mini bosses, but we'll see. We'll see when that time comes. Also, we're obviously getting the Bison. They've been showing us all the stuff about it, which made me kind of wonder while they were releasing it, why they were putting that June 2nd timestamp on there when they were trying to make this decision. I'm guessing this decision, again, was very, very, very close to probably yesterday. I'm just going to be honest. But I'm excited to see exactly how beefy these guys are, because it did show them getting chased by Karchas. So if this could be another thing that could rival the Karcha and Giga, that is an herbivore, just like the Dreadnoughtus, that is going to be something that's really cool. And maybe they'll have kind of like a pack bonus as well, which would make sense in my opinion, but we'll see. Plus, you know, we get to make milk. The Femos one, we get to make milk. That's awesome. Hopefully it has some pretty cool attributes, because people are thinking it might be like a replacement of Wyvern's milk. I'm hoping that it's not. I'm hoping that this is something that will actually give us something new. But here is my favorite part of this, and something that I'm hoping is actually a turn off and turn on type of thing when it comes to this content. Lost Colony expansion pass day 0. This is the stuff they've been teasing is supposed to be coming to ASA with Lost Colony, with the pre-order of the Lost Colony expansion pass, which I'm okay with this, because that means we get a little bit of an early taste of what Lost Colony is going to play like, and what the possible future of Arc 2 is going to play like, and God only knows what the rest of ASA is going to play like. So I'm excited to see how this turns out. This is going to be the first step into our upcoming full-size canonical expansion pack, obviously the Lost Colony. All purchases will immediately, and I like that word, immediately unlock exclusive Lost Colony gameplay content. Nobody knows what that content could be. It could be any of the stuff that they said that was supposed to be coming out with Arc 2. It could be the fact that creatures can hunt you now. It could be the fact that, you know, we get a like character progression system. There's nothing, we don't know anything about this. We're not going to find out until June 18th, or possibly in a community crunch sometime in the next couple of weeks. But we'll see. We have over a month until then, so we have at least 4 community crunches to see if they're going to give us any more information on this, and I will make more videos on that if you guys want to see that. But that is about it that we have, and honestly, with all the amount of updates that they have, this is pretty insane. Also, a quick note, in preparation for all the stuff coming on, which they also tweeted this as well for those people that didn't read all the way down, people that are creating mods have to have all of their updates and everything that they can that they currently have in the works out before the 20th, which is a week from today on the May 13th. So they have a week in order to get this update in, because anything after that will be paused until the release of the Unreal Engine 5.5 update, which is going to be insane. And I'm hoping that this is going to be something good. I hope this gives a lot of the mods times to repair stuff, to get all this stuff worked out and get ready for that, so that they don't have to go through a bunch of crisis of trying to make sure that their stuff still works after the 5.5 update, and we get a couple weeks to play with it until Ragnarok. But we'll see when that happens. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you guys so much for watching this video and my little rant and update about all the things Ark. If you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead and consider hitting that like button down below. Subscribe if you happen to be new to the channel, and comment down below what is your favorite part that is currently being added. What are you most excited about on June 2nd and June 18th? June is going to be a huge month for Ark, but we'll see. There is so much more to be seen, and I'm hoping that you guys are going to be here with me whenever we do that. So if you guys can, do all those things, comment down below, tell me what your favorite and most excited part is of this update, and more importantly, above all else, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Have your guys' selves a good day, a good night, and a good week, and I will see y'all later. Bye-bye now.